Yo, it's your boy SD High School. We have the HTG podcast. Anything goes. Who we got in the building?
Yo, it's your boy Cash out, man. Y'all what's doing? Yo, it's your boy Cash out. Y'all know what time it is. What's up with it? What's up? Yo.
Yo, it's your boy Spin City, upstate shouty in the building.
Upstate shouty.
It's your boy D Davis. Follow me on Instagram at d.davis.3. 843 in the house.
843 location in the
What's up
house.
with it, my boy?
Cash
What's up, man?
Hey, we on the HTG podcast. Hit back over. We got a 5 rules on the 5 podcast. First rule is be yourself. Second rule is have fun. Rule 3, 4, 5 is drink. So if you got a drink, put it up in the air and take a sip out of it, feel me? And you take a shot.
Everybody take a shot with it.
We ain't drinking today.
Alright, so big. Hey, we up here, man. It's look like we got all guys up here tonight, so we just go ahead and let everything out. We ain't gotta really protect no other body, you know, just let it be free tonight. But just wanna holler at y'all, man, see how y'all been going, how y'all mental, you know what I'm saying? How you health, everything good with you?
Well, yeah, I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay out the way. Guys just piling, that's what we're trying to do.
A lot of piling.
Yeah, wait on this Easter weekend.
Yo, Easter weekend coming up. So how you been?
Been chilling, man. Been good. Enjoying this weather.
Enjoying the weather?
Yeah, training for this 5K.
Oh, 5K. Oh, you be running?
Oh, yeah.
Like, 5K, that's a long time?
That's about 2 hours.
About 2 hours, 3 hours?
Well, it depends on how fast you run. Pace yourself. Some people run, some people jog, some people walk.
Hold on. Y'all running 5K? Or y'all walking 5K?
I'm running.
Oh, yeah.
Like a steady pace run or a fast
A
run?
steady pace.
Where y'all do that at?
Well, we go, they have 5Ks, Spartanburg, they're all over the state.
Like, what's the show up for that? Like, a lot of people be out there doing that?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never seen a 5K. So, I ask.
Especially on the river.
Well, it depends on the event. Like, there's one down in Charleston called the Cooper River Run.
Right.
You run over that giant bridge, everybody's
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
It'd be hard to be like doing like running the 5K and like keep your mind focused because if you sing, you just out there and everybody got on their moving and shit and they're tired, so you just eyes like you distracted and shit like that. That's like
What do being sick got to do with running a 5K, man?
I asked me out there.
Big facts.
You don't supposed to be out there for the ass, man. You got to be out there for the exercise.
What, man, this HTG man talk, man. Come on, let's keep it real. Like, you ain't going to 5K just to run 5K. You trying to see what's out there.
Well, we try to run 5K to get them legs and that body right, man. You talking about that butt. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you work out.
I need to, though.
Yeah, that's what I be telling them. But it's cool though, 5K. So you do off from Charleston.
I'm from Chirac.
Chirac. Oh, yeah, Chirac. I forgot. That's my other spot, Chirac.
Boy, you know what? I had a boo in Sharon. You remember my boo?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember my boo in Sharon?
Yeah.
Shout out to my boo in Sharon, my college boo, man.
Yeah, she was tough.
So what is Sharon at? Hold on, you know I'm lost. 843, I got that. What is Sharon at?
Chirac is right off the PD River.
Like how far from Charleston?
3 hours. I'm northeast side.
Go Florence, where the beach way.
It's the PDA.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Matter of fact, Disney from Chirac.
Disney from Sharon.
Black history.
A little black history, though. This is the list if y'all don't know.
But yeah, shout out to my little boo from Sharon. That's my little boo from Sharon.
Hey, Chirac, she must have been there one. Must have been that little thing.
I got an old lady, she ain't that one, but that was my little boo, though.
You been to Chocolate City in Chirac?
I've been to Chocolate City.
But she was chocolate. He probably been in Chocolate City. She was chocolate.
Chocolate City with the $50 bottle of rose.
Going ham. That was the college days.
Refund check, little happy pills type shit, you know. You
Going down with that refund shit ain't different, though.
Yeah.
Say what, bro?
Like you 6'2", you can't stand that motherfucker. You gotta put your head down. It's like that motherfucker was sugar shack.
One way in, one way out.
Oh, best clothes, baby, best clothes.
Don't worry about it, man. My little boo was the same height, so we would've been good.
Man, how you been, man? How you been, boy?
Well, I've been good. Well, I feel good. I ain't gonna lie, boy. It's like, I've been working this shit. My money done got up, boy. I'm feel happy. I'm feeling good. I'm trying to get everything in order. Got my license back.
Okay.
Got all type of shit going on. So yeah, I'm up, bro.
So you always legal, always around the board.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, goddamn. I feel real good though. But you know, it took me a minute to get everything situated, but you know, I'm getting that up.
What's up? I like to hear.
How you feel, my boy? What's up with you, my boy? What's up with you? I heard you had a crazy weekend.
Yeah.
Your weekend was crazy.
I was just looking good and smelling good and just flowing through the city. You know how I do.
Well, I heard people want to put pause on you. So like,
You ain't heard.
man,
Ain't
what's
nobody trying to put no
going on?
pause on them, but I ain't nothing like that. I ain't nothing. Nothing like that.
They said you was outside this weekend. Tell us about the pop out.
I was definitely outside. I popped out in the wine fest. Shout out to Josh Lowe's them. That bitch was hitting.
It was hard. They say it was goddamn prestige. Very prestige.
It was very much in order. You had to move accordingly and don't be suspicious out there. So I was just moving accordingly to very
Somebody told me you had on the Louis Vuitton, Gucci tank top with, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. They said you was out there looking like a god. What was going on out there?
He had a baby on
You had on the Louis Vuitton, Gucci, button down with, yeah, I mean, rag the match. I don't know what was going on.
I was just chilling, but I had a good time. I was really much, like, I felt very much like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, on that type of vibe. I slid through there, 12:43, Smoky Blues, then it just kind of became a blur after a certain time. I had to be at work the next morning, but it was a great weekend. My mental good, I feel good. Got my new cologne, it smell good, and we just rolling.
So what's the difference when you be going to like a hole in the wall versus like a little wine festival though? Is it a different vibe or is it a different atmosphere? Like, give me the.
I just feel like the quiet. I mean, like you get everybody like certain things. People gonna pop out. They gonna put their shit on. They gonna have their hair done, toes done. It was very much a beautiful day. Sun was out, light breeze. So like you know when people want to like people that don't pop out all the time, they gonna come out. They gonna make sure that's in. And people that be out all the time, they gonna make sure they uphold the standards that they be out. And then at the end of the day, it's just a different type of vibe, man. It's like a very much a friendly affair, but you just play your role in a position.
I'm so used to ratchet, bro. I don't even be going to stuff like this. Like I need to expand my horizon.
There you go. Just got
Feel me?
everything.
Like, I need to go to a wine festival so instead of going to a hole in the wall.
I like the hole in the wall, but I
do.
I need security.
I done did it for too long, man. I know the hole in the wall, man.
I mean, you gotta pick and choose where you want to be at. But at the same time, you gotta be on the same vibe you want to be on.
It's the married man, what you do? Where you going there? We can catch a ride. You always doing whatever.
We pretty much walking the front right trail, man.
Walk the storm on the trail.
Downtown Greenville.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
stuff. I
vibe.
like that. I like
We
it.
pretty much walk the storm.
They come to the podcast.
Yeah.
They support us. They want to support us.
He's screwed with it. I ain't never did that like that.
You know,
I ain't never walked the trail or none of that with my old lady. I swear I ain't never did that. But that's something good.
What we're gonna do new this year, we're just gonna try to get some picnic baskets and stuff and go to Falls Park.
Right.
Just enjoy the view.
That's player right there. That's player.
yeah, see, that's it. And you want to tell you what, that is so beautiful. You want to take a girl to the falls and have a little picnic and shit.
Right.
But do that shit with the wrong female. They go like, hell no, my brother ain't going out there. I want to be. I'm outside, but I'm not trying to be outside in nature.
And you don't think they gonna appreciate it?
No. Sometimes you gotta just like the comfort zone. Yeah, that's some real player stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's why I say it's player though. Really,
gotta be
really
sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
real player.
Some know, some don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Yeah, that's real people right there. Keep it people.
But let me ask you this, bro. In your not to be personal, how do you make sure I can keep it like romantic? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Relationship romantic?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you feel really like.
Well, he married, so.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. So it's, it might give a different perspective.
Well, I always like to be spontaneous. Keep on my toes, surprising.
Right.
Planning events, planning.
Right. Do you kind of like slack sometimes though? Or what do you like?
Of course, like there's times where stuff, don't go like I want, but I still improvise and try to make the best of what I already have set up. So.
Right. I need to get better at that though. I think I've been traumatized too much. I don't be thinking about shit like that.
Well, a lot of us are traumatized because we train the wrong way.
Right. Oh my bad. Right. But yeah, I need to get better with doing stuff like that. But I think it's really predicated on because goddamn, I ain't thinking I was goddamn financially right. So I'm not focused on, you feel what I'm saying? Like being romantic and shit. I'm focused on trying to get shit.
Like when you
Romantic don't take financial, though, like going to the park and like having the
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, but you gotta think out the box when you ain't get the box.
Right. You said what?
You gotta think outside the box if you ain't getting the box. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go like that.
There was schoolwork right there. There was a shot. So I'm gonna let him slide.
I'm speaking upon myself.
I'm gonna let him slide.
Speaking upon myself.
But sometimes I got to like shit.
I'm gonna tell you something you should do, man.
Go ahead.
So, we was thinking about doing a thrift store day.
You said what?
We was thinking about doing a thrift store day. So what we do, she'll pick the most random stuff for me to wear, and I choose the most random stuff for her to wear.
Right.
And we'll wear it on the dates and wear. Whatever she picked, it can be an orange hoodie, the bummies looking thing. Me and her just go to a restaurant and eat just like that.
Right.
So y'all be out there like role playing out there.
They roll.
Yeah, that was different though. That's like that's how you keep it interesting.
Right. That was good.
Yeah, man, we trying to get married. Really asking how we married. I don't know either, girl.
I've been in a long relationship, so goddamn.
Well, you
get married.
basically married.
Yeah. What's up, though? Let's see what we got, man. Let's turn it up, man. Let's go.
Yo. So, hey, my boy, just a little too, take the volume a little bit down, you feel me? But at the end of the day, man, we here on HTG podcast, everything go, man. We just gonna get into some shit. Y'all say, oh, y'all been watching the basketball, play-in tournament, Ja Morant type shit.
Yeah, why they doing my boy John like that, man? Man, why they doing my boy John like this?
Hey, man, like, he making it hard to take up for him, bro. Like,
What you mean? How you making it hard?
man, he got that, he taking that South Carolina stuff. You gotta leave that in South Carolina, bro. Like, you can't.
What you
Can't take it on the road, bro.
No. When you say John Morant and South Carolina stuff, what do you mean? Tell for the folks who don't live in South Carolina, tell me what you mean when you say South Carolina stuff.
Okay, like, so everybody think about South Carolina as country, backwater. Okay.
What country? What?
Country, backwater town.
Backwater town.
Yeah, like.
What is that?
What you mean?
I
Like,
heard that.
well, backwater,
Yeah.
kind of like lower state. You know how like they ain't really up to date. Like you go down there, you don't even. Like you go down there, you don't even think it's 2025 down there.
Right.
So you gotta think like what people do down there. They drink, party, turn up, right?
Right.
But a lot of people from South Carolina, they move out of South Carolina.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta leave some of that stuff in South Carolina, bro.
But what do Ja be doing? Tell me what he be doing.
Turn.
He be
That's
turning.
yeah, he turned, but he got the spotlight. Like,
Right.
you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. People not gonna like
What you mean he can't do that? No, break it down. What he can't do? Why can't he shoot guns
Okay.
in the crowd?
So it's like this, right?
Right.
You know he came from South Carolina. You know what part of South Carolina he came from. So
Right.
you already know what type of time that is.
Right.
He got the bag now.
Right.
He is South Carolina now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
Right.
Him, Zion Williamson, they are South Carolina right now for us. So I feel him. He trying to stay true to his roots, but you the spotlight, you the example. Set the example, bro. Like, do all the other stuff off camera. You just can't do that.
But everybody else shoot.
But you playing with 300 million though.
He could be the face of the league, but all this.
I mean, the league really is for the taking, bro. He's just giving it away.
So just because I got.
It's not a dude cast. We got Jazz coming on. Let's go, my girl.
What's up? What's up? So you saying just because I got caught with guns or I'm posting guns that I can't do the gun signature and everybody else can do it?
Bro, me and you can't even do that kind of stuff on social media. So he got what, 2, 3, 4 million followers? Come on, bro. You cannot do that.
Time and place.
That's just common sense.
Oh, and just for y'all to know, Crestwood is not a private school, it's a public school. I've seen a lot of memes online saying y'all went to private school and all that. Crestwood is a public school in Sumter, South Carolina. Just clearing that up.
But yeah, bro, like, you took the country mentality on the road. You can't do that. And like he said, he could be the face of the league right now. The league he is.
Right.
He giving it away, bro. He giving it away.
Is it country or is it culture though?
It's culture here,
Right.
but you gotta elevate. You gotta be above it because you are the example.
Right.
You just not a regular dude from South Carolina.
Yeah.
You really represent the whole city. And to be honest, I don't think damn one of our representatives right now really representing us right.
Right.
It make it look like, oh, they from South
What you
Carolina.
mean representative like Jai? Who else?
We got Zion.
Zion.
You know what I'm saying? Which he not really doing that bad, but it's just like,
He sent out at it.
I mean,
What's up,
they
my
got
brother?
lazy, you know what I'm saying? They got
Can't
the
stay healthy.
little baby situation going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell they're from South Carolina, bro.
Right.
Like,
You talking about
you know.
if you from South Carolina, boy, you know Zion and Jai from South Carolina.
From South Carolina,
Right.
I think that's an issue all in itself.
Right.
So is you gonna elevate, or is you gonna, what's the word they use? Or they attach something to you, bad, negatively. What's the word they use?
What you mean?
I can't.
Stigma.
Yeah, bad stigmatism. Like you gonna just keep perpetrating like that's all we do around here. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta think most people that leave South Carolina actually do good. You know what I'm saying? They elevate because they know where they came from. They know how we came up. You know what I'm saying? We come up with everything. So, you know, it's just like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand you want to have fun. I understand you're still young. But you're a representative now, bro. You ain't no different than a senator, a governor, mayor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you represent the state.
That's word.
So that's my own thing.
Make us proud, Jai, man. We with you, my boy.
Yeah, bro.
Make us
Yeah.
proud, Jai, man.
Because you is that one. You know what I'm
You
saying?
is the one.
You is
You
one.
is Neo, my boy.
Yes, sir.
What's up, SB? What's going?
So what?
What's up? What's
Oh,
going
man,
on?
I was trying to get the microphones together. They was acting stupid, so I was like, all right, me and Jazz gonna share mics. But I was just thinking like, what we got going on? We was talking about the basketball shit. I was just wanting to know it's an old topic, but I just want to know like with basketball with my boy Dream from the Houston Rockets and his baby mama Dre, and then her son being the same age that he is. Like, you know, he's sitting on the sideline, the son on the sideline, and you got Dre, who's the adult in the situation. Like, how do I feel about like in that situation with him? Like, I don't feel like it's an issue. Like, I feel like he got a girl that he wants. The age, you know, don't
You don't
matter.
feel like that it's conditional that Drea and who?
Dre and Green from
Jalen Green from the Houston Rockets.
the Rockets.
And who?
He like 20-something years old. She like whatever she is.
And you don't think what?
Well, I'm saying he's 25, bro. Her son like 21, 22.
Right.
Bro, that's crazy work, bro.
Right.
That's crazy
So
work.
I'm trying to understand what he's saying. Like,
So people were saying that she's grooming him because she's like 40 years old.
right. I don't know. Go ahead, man. I don't know. Tell what you got. What you got?
That's weird, bro. That's weird.
You think it's weird?
Her son is 21, 22.
So do you think it's weird for a man that's her age to date a 25-year-old? Do you think that's weird?
Okay, I'm sounding like a hypocrite. No, I don't.
I mean, it's double standard.
No,
So you don't.
I'm standing on
He's 22, she's 39. So it's 17
So Drea
years.
39 and Jalen Green
20.
is 22,
Her son like 20.
and her son is 20.
2021.
So, basically, you saying that Drea dating Jalen Green is predatory?
She basically dating her son, bro.
Right.
I mean, you gotta think, they can go hang out together. She can't go hang out with them like that.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she's a beautiful woman, she looks great. But come on, bro, like, like you hear a lot of people say, oh, nah, they too close to my kids, they too close to my kids.
Right.
So the fact that he just now became legal. And then it ain't, okay, let's keep it P though, let's keep it P.
I'm gonna keep P.
Look at the type of dude she date, bro.
Right.
So now it look like she done went through all the regular dudes her age. Now she cherry picking from the crib, bro. Like,
right. So you saying when women date younger, you think they being predatory because they basically ran through. That's what you mean.
it's hard. In some cases.
But y'all know that's a double standard though. It is a double standard, isn't it?
It is.
So you're gonna have to stand on it, knowing that it's a double standard. I'm just letting you know, because for men, we want younger.
Nah, I'm one of the people that believe in if you like somebody, you like somebody. So that's why I say I don't want to sound like a hypocrite.
Right.
But at the same time, could you?
Would it make a difference if she didn't have a son at age?
Right. If there's a little bit more space in between, like,
no, she said, would it make a difference if she didn't have a son?
Yes, it would. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
how can you date somebody that's your son age?
Got him on your side, and then he basically looking at your son like, bro, we went to school together.
They both under the covers playing games.
Come on, man. That's like your mama dating your homeboy, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all hold it, man. Hold it. Because I'm gonna let y'all hold it. But I'm just saying, like, I have experience where my parents have dated someone like my age. I'm like 30, like I'm 39. So like when I was like 33, and like it's not a big age gap between me and my parents. It's like 15 years.
So you telling me one of your parents dated somebody your age?
I mean, somebody was trying to talk to my mama, my dad.
We didn't ask you to tell which one.
No, so one of my homeboys tried to holler at my mama, right? When he found out
Right.
that my mama, he was like, he was on me, but then he was like, damn, this your son. So he fell back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then I know one time my dad was talking to a young lady, and she was about my age, and I knew who she was. But then once he realized, like, he was like, oh, she just, Facebook is a motherfucker out here, so they be going, so like, I can't, it's different with a man, because sometimes a man just want a young girl, they just want somebody to look at you. But, they know. But we're gonna hold that real quick, we're gonna go to our sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Want to shout out to the Lord.
Yo.
And then we're gonna come back and get the second half pop. We're about to talk about the leverage in the relationship, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yo, bro, let me get one of them in the 2X. What color? Blue.
That's on everything. Fly down niggas, block up, I don't feel on me, let it sing.
Hey, we back. I ain't had to pay those sponsors, man. But hey, listen, we on the HTG podcast.
Yo.
Everything goes. And we gonna double back on this little subject, but we got a young lady in the crowd was talking about how women cheat better than men. But what we were gonna talk about is like who cheats better, and then what's the benefit of cheating in the first place. So how y'all want to handle that?
I think we should go ladies first.
Right. So what you say was the benefit?
I was saying we said who cheat better,
Okay.
women or men.
Okay.
But then we're gonna get to the point like, okay, like you're cheating, but why the fuck are you cheating? You know what I'm saying? Is it a competition in your relationship? Who cheat better? So that's what I want to get to.
So your first question was who cheat better?
Who you feel cheat better?
Women definitely cheat better.
Why?
Because, okay, let's just be honest.
Let's keep it real.
Y'all don't know how to be persistent. Like y'all can't be consistent. Y'all movements change. So like we might can be and I'm just speaking it for us as women, you know, I'm not necessarily saying I'm a cheater, but I'm just speaking because I know what it is. So don't do that, don't cut me out.
Nah, don't try to, what's the word?
Okay, in my younger days I had cheated, so yeah, let's just be honest.
So let's tell us the real.
Yeah, so the real is, I might be sitting right there with somebody, but that motherfucker know he better not say, I'm gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna talk to my nigga like, ain't nothing going on. I'm gonna, all of that, like, but y'all will be with somebody and y'all will let us call over and over and over and over. So then you probably gonna jump up, run outside, what's up, baby, you called? Well, what you doing? Oh, I'm at my homeboy house. Well, why the background so quiet? Like, y'all give y'allself away. Y'all like to make women feel comfortable when you cheat, but at the end of the day, if you know you got an old lady, let her know what it is. And let her know if my old lady called, I'm gonna pick up the phone and you better be quiet. But y'all try to make women feel comfortable. We don't care about making these niggas feel comfortable because we know what it is here for.
Okay. Now can I respond to this?
Yeah, you can respond.
I'm gonna respond to this. Now, she did make a valid point. Men get nervous when they woman call. She is right about that. But I gotta take up for the men though. The reason why we have to go outside is because you might sit down with a young lady or individual. Y'all might come up with an arrangement, right? You know what's going on, I know what's going on. Women have a tendency to change the rules.
Correct.
Like, you notice my old lady called. Why when I pick up the phone, all of a sudden you want to start talking? Like, come on, bro. Come on now. Don't act like y'all don't do it. So I'm gonna let you start.
You gotta know who you dealing with.
Now.
You gotta know who you dealing with.
Now, not defense. Now, you just said y'all play the role better than we do. So, up until that point, you might be like, yeah, I ain't studying it. I know what's going on. Whoop-de-whoop. But then, when the phone actually called, some of y'all switch over, you get in your feelings, then you want to, yeah, I let her know I'm sitting right here. I done heard her talk.
No, I was about to say, at that point, you need to cut her ass off, because she letting you know what it is. She letting you know that her end game is really, she want to be your woman. She trying to move her out the way. Because why would you do that? That's disrespectful. You already knew what it was here for. So you need to cut her out. See, that's when y'all go wrong. Y'all still deal with it. So y'all get making her feel like it's a change. It ain't no change.
Wait, at that point, I'm already in the trap. Because I'm dealing with you. By this time, you done did your research, so you know what I got going on. So if you change over and you make that move and I hit you with I'm going to let you get in. I'm going to cut you off. Now you want to go hit her up on social media and tell her everything that we did.
See, but the signs was there from the beginning. Y'all just don't pay attention. Like, being honest, like, y'all don't go as deep as we do. Like, because y'all will just be, you know, y'all will just, really y'all just like the vibe and you fucking with them. So y'all don't really pay attention to the red flags. But to be honest, females really, if they gonna be that type of female, they show. You just gotta be more in tune and pay attention to who you dealing with.
More so,
can I?
Go ahead.
Can I go?
Go ahead, get it. You've been waiting to get it.
Okay, of course it's easier for females to cheat if I can fuck you and you got a nigga and I don't have to be responsible for you. Of course, once you meet a nigga that don't give a fuck about you wholeheartedly, he just want to fuck you, he's not gonna blow you up. I'm seeing you a hoe. You got a man. I know you're a hoe.
But that's not always the case. Okay.
Let me go. I didn't interrupt nobody. You feel me? I know you a hoe. There's no value in you if you got a man that's at home and I'm fucking you. I'm not gonna blow you up. I'm glad that I don't have to blow you up, and I'm very glad that I can just call you when it's time. That's convenient for me as a man. So you cheating better is even dumb trying to compete with a man, because guess what? Majority of the men who cheat really don't give a fuck. This is why we get caught. Because we really don't give a fuck. This girl that I'm fucking, my old lady, I don't love you. I hope you know that, and I'm telling my old lady when I get caught, I don't love this girl. So of course you can cheat better when you really need to hide it. I really don't care enough to hide it. You don't want to be perceived as a hoe. I don't care to be perceived as a hoe. So it's different. I don't care if you can do it better. You can do it better all you want. As long as I get caught, let my old lady know that, damn, it's women out here that want my nigga. So once my woman know that it's women out here that want me, guess what my woman do? Shit, goddamn, I do got a nigga. Let me concede now, cause if I get out here in these streets, all these niggas gonna do is wanna fuck me just like they do the next nigga.
He do got support.
And I got a nigga that right here that loves me. The problem is, y'all get the men that really love y'all, and y'all leave them because they cheat, and y'all cheat with the niggas who cheat. That don't even make no woman here that cheated with a man that don't cheat. It don't make sense. Like, we 30 years old. You never been with a man that don't cheat. And if you was with him, you left him. You done left the man that wouldn't cheat on you. You didn't stay with the man that wouldn't cheat on you. You chased the man that cheated. Right. You cheating with a man that cheat. It makes no sense. You're supposed to do better. So if I'm cheating, hold on. If I'm cheating with a man that cheat, I'm not doing better.
Okay, I got a question.
I'm not doing better. So guess what? Hold on, let me go to the man's side. If I'm fucking a girl that's cheating on her man, she's doing me a solid.
Right, because I don't have to deal with the frustration.
And guess what? If I really want to be a man and stand firm, I really feel sorry for him. When y'all fucking a nigga a bitch, y'all don't feel sorry for the bitch. Y'all be like, raise the roof. Guess what? When I'm fucking a nigga bitch, I'll be like, damn, boy, that bitch doing that nigga dirty. The challenge is, can I fuck your bitch? If a nigga can fuck your bitch, the bitch off. Leave the nigga. If you know a nigga can fuck you, leave him. Why are you with him?
I agree with that too.
It makes no sense. And then you say, you haven't even been with a man that haven't cheated. That's why I be getting so mad when women say that, like, please show me the man that you've been with that never cheated. And then why did you leave? Because you didn't hold him down.
Black men don't cheat.
All men cheat.
The only thing about a black man to get some money, a black man to be broke, a black man to go to jail, a black man to fumble. But guess what? A black man is still gonna cheat.
Okay.
Like, come on.
I got cheating.
And guess what? Women cheat more than men.
I got a couple things.
So I got Tish. Tish, what you got to say?
Okay, I got a couple things I want to say. Now, when you was like,
speak
shit
into
don't
the
make
mic.
sense, what doesn't make sense to me is, why get in a relationship to cheat when you can be single and have multiple women?
Baby.
Okay, that's very real.
Hold on, pause, baby. I understand that.
Whatever you want
But
to.
look.
As long as you're real with me, I got options, baby. I'm single, I'm talking to you, I'm mingling, I'm doing my thing. That's totally respectable. But to get in a relationship and then hold one woman to a title as this your woman, which you expect this woman to do this, that, and the third, and then you going right behind her back cheating on her. Why are you in a relationship with her? You don't even love her for real.
I gotta answer
You just
that.
got her tucked in the house to wash them dishes.
You gonna
and
go,
keep
you ain't go,
everything
right.
nice. And then he talking about it's in a man nature, and then y'all are saying no man cheat. It's very rare, but there are men that do not cheat. Seriously, and I know it's hard to believe because even at I'm 28 years old, and I really love standing by like every man cheat. Ain't no loyal man out here, and I hate that for black women because we have been so damaged, and the world has really fucked us up so bad. Like the generation of women, people don't even want to get married no more. Like they don't even believe we just dating to date. Like it ain't gonna never end to be nothing. Like if I have kids, you just my baby mama. Like I ain't gonna never be a wife, nothing like. That's what the world has forced us to fucking think, and that is just not.
Let me say just one thing, but baby. 9 times out of 10, though, the men are not leaving. The women are opting out of these relationships.
Yes, because I'm not gonna be slamming in here and then you
But
cheating.
baby, listen what I'm saying. What do you?
And forgive you for something fucking on my body, carrying your kids, and then I'm gonna forgive you, and then I gotta take care of the house, and I'm gonna forgive you, and I gotta hold my mental together, but then I'm gonna forgive
That's
you.
one reason why men cheat like that.
Preach. Hey, girl. Preach. Hey, preach. Hey, girl. Hold up. It's too many. Hey, everybody respect the person with the mic.
I gotta forgive you. I gotta let my titties hang, my stomach hang after having your kids. You walk around with a 6-pack cheating. I gotta
You got the girl rolling her neck. Hold on.
Baby, I grab me a rose and 4 niggas and I'll be just fine. I don't need to all that.
Okay, alright, thank you, Tip. Hold on. We got something new going on. Listen, we done brought somebody from the crowd on the podcast. I'm gonna let you young lady introduce herself real quick. Hold on.
Hey, I'm Takia from the P.
What's cooking, Tip?
What's up?
What's that, Takia?
Yeah.
From the what?
The P.
What's the P?
Illinois.
Illinois. Oh, okay.
Okay.
And who was that?
Let me say something.
She want to say something.
I'm talking to you. You know damn well I can talk to you. You had a lot to say. You had a whole lot to say. You did not make no valid points. You co-signed the same video. I don't even make any valid points. You made one valid point. Women do cheat better than men. But that's because y'all sloppy nigga. We not sloppy
Don't
nigga.
care.
It don't matter about if you care or not.
That's not
First of all, let me say. Hold on. I got the mic. I got the mic. Respect me. No, we just
Respect everybody. Thank you. Hold on. Listen, on this podcast, everybody have a perspective. You may not agree with the perspective. Everybody think different. That's what we put on the Facebook tab today. She think different. Let her get her think different on real quick.
You thought a lot different. I like that. But anyway, you did make a point. You said women cheat better than men. They do. And I said because y'all sloppy with it. I just had a conversation with your partner about it. One of the reasons why I say that is because I'm not fucking nobody I don't care about. I'm not laying down with just anybody, first of all. I'm not giving my body to just anybody. So if I'm fucking with somebody and I'm fucking you, I care about you. Y'all say y'all don't care about people. Y'all out here just getting multiple bodies under y'all belt, but y'all got somebody at home that really give a fuck about y'all. And y'all still go out and cheat. I just left a 9.5-year relationship because I just wasn't happy no more. He never cheated on me. I never heard a word about no other bitches, none of that shit. He was a great man. I just wanted to find myself again. It was almost 10 years. I was still a girlfriend. No kids by this person. Not gonna ever disrespect him because he was the best man I ever had in my life. Yeah, I'll speak to what you said. All men do not cheat. And I never had to worry about no other female. And if you fucking with me, you're not gonna worry about no other nigga. Period. I'm 35 years old. I might not look like it, but I've been through a whole lot. And I know a lot. So, you saying people don't care about the other person they fucking, you not giving your soul to somebody. You fuck somebody, that's a soul tie. Because you're going to fuck them over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You care somewhere.
Okay, now I want to respond.
You care somewhere.
I want to respond to everybody. Like, we're gonna take all the emotions out of it, and we just, if you break it down to the simplest form, the reason why people are cheating on each other is because there's no communication. There's no understanding. Everybody trying to get their point across, get what they feel, tell you about their past, what they've been through, and they miss the whole point of a relationship. Now, one thing that women don't realize about men is how simple we are. So like you say, if you kicking it with a dude and he know you got a couple of other dudes that you're dealing with, he know what time it is. Hey, I ain't stepped up to the plate. So if a man comes to you and say, hey, I want you to cut everybody off, I want you to be mine, he mean that to the bottom of his heart. Now what happens in the relationship is women change. Soon as I'm gonna get to that. Women change though. So you do everything to get the man. You'll get him. And then for some reason, I don't know if it's consciously or subconsciously, you start projecting past relationships onto him. Everybody does it. Men do it and women do it, so I'm not talking one side. But I'm just responding to the question. Okay, so 9 times out of 10, men so simple. If you feed a man, you buy him something, you show him off, hey, he ain't going nowhere. Period, point blank. Hold on. Period, point blank. Now, but that's fragile. Because you gotta think, he'll give you everything. He'll give you everything off his back. Men date down, women don't. You know what I'm saying? So he don't care about what you got. He don't care about if you got a 401k. He don't care about if you got a house. He care about if you treat him good, right? Now what tends to happen in relationships, and a lot of times in black relationships, and I can only speak on that because I've never been white or been any other race, so I'm gonna say black relationships. The moment you start degrading a man, that's when the I start wrong. So when I say black men don't cheat until you push them to. And the way that y'all push them to is control. Like, think about it though. Think about it. Think about your parents' relationship. This is what women normally say. Oh, it was good in the beginning.
I ain't never said no shit like that. I ain't never said no shit.
Well, you said you was in a long-term relationship,
Yeah,
so
I would never
you.
say that to him or nobody else.
No, right. So I'm just talking about people who date multiple partners. They say it was good in the beginning. Then on down the line, as the time went on, stuff changed.
Okay.
So I think if people start to identify what changed and when people's feelings got hurt and what they really mad about, all the cheating will stop. So I would say communication is the key.
So if you say you start identifying all those problems, and what if it's too late?
9 times out of 10, if the cheating already started,
It's too late.
It's been past too late.
Yeah.
But
So how does communication
But
play a
now,
part in
but
it?
this is the problem. Now you take all that because it's too late. You done found out, and you drag that into the next relationship. Oh, but that one already over with too.
Yes, sir.
It's already over with.
See, I like the whole vibe that we got right. So we got a single man.
Oh no.
You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm single. We got a married man. We got a young lady that's out of a 9-year relationship. I'm recently out of a 5 to 9-year relationship. I got a young lady right here that's who's been married and divorced. So I want to get your opinion on what they were talking about, because my man right here married, and then once you have my opinion, then I know you've been, but you've been talking. You already got your 10 years off. We're gonna get that too. I know you got to revert, and then we're gonna go from you, and then we go to James. But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I want him to get his marriage, and I want you to get your part too. So I'm gonna start with me. So we talking about like women being cheating better than white cheating and stuff like that.
Give your marriage respect. Give your marriage respect.
So we talking about how we gonna prevent all this nonsense in the marriage.
Like, what are you doing in your marriage to make sure what we talking about don't happen? That's basically the question.
Well, communication and comprehension is key.
So how do you and your wife communicate?
After a long day from work, we'll come home, wind down. I ask her how her day was. She tell me how her day. I ask her, do you need anything? Do whatever I can do to make her feel better. And she don't even have to ask me. I just automatically assume like, hey, I'm about to go bring some velvet for her. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the dishes. I'm gonna go ahead and fold the clothes for her. Just make it simple, easy.
So as a married black man, do you have any problem with doing that for your lady?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
So that goes to my point. A man ain't got no problem. If for the woman that he picked to be his lady, he'll do anything and everything for her. Now, the moment comes when she starts degrading him and disrespecting him as a man, what's the word? Demasculating him. Now he feel like I'm soft. His homeboys talking crazy. His single homeboy talking to him crazy like, well, you don't need to let her talk to you like that. You do everything. You pay everything. You know what I'm saying? That gets in his head. Then that's when the thoughts start.
You know?
His wife wanted to start.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I think too, like, just from like my personal experience, like coming from like an independent background and like getting into a relationship and having to adjust to having a partner. I know that for myself that I had to learn how to talk to him, communication-wise, because like you just said, demasculating the man or whatever from coming from an independent background. So that's one thing I know for a fact that I had to learn is how to communicate to my partner, like not to talk at him, but to talk with him, and to establish boundaries of, you know, who's stronger in what area of this relationship. And once we identify who's the strong suit in this or in that, then that's how we, you know, decided to operate in our relationship, like who would be over this and who would be over that. And that's how we would pick up from each other's weaknesses and strengths and, you know, what I'm strong in is what I teach him, and what I'm weak in is what he teaches me to be strong in.
So you speaking on teamwork, right?
Yeah, teamwork.
So if you strong in the area and you know he weak in the area, he don't have no problem with you leading and you don't have no problem with leading.
Right, that's
Now
the
if you're weak in the area and he's strong in the area, you ain't got no problem with sitting back and letting him lead and taking cue from him. I think that's what we lose. I think that's what we lose. I agree with you.
That's right.
But that's my point. But how many people actually operate like that? Though?
Well, a lot of people operate like that.
Come on. Well, if everybody really operated like that, everybody wouldn't be cheating. So you know that's not true. Now you do have people who just cheat. You have habitual cheaters. But that's like you said earlier. There were signs of that. It was red flags in the beginning, and you ignored it because he was the cute nigga or he was the popular nigga. I'm just not saying you. I'm just saying in general.
So we want to get Jazz to spend that she was getting married and she I need
Well, the first thing that I have been holding on, because I know Cass said that men ain't going nowhere. But I'm going to be honest with you, I have observed a lot of relationships, and a lot of times, men don't go nowhere because they don't be wanting to start over. They'll just stick in a situation because that's who got the longevity with them. That's who they got kids by. That's who they just been rocking with for the long period of time. But they really don't be happy. So at the end of the day, if you know you really ain't happy there, like how she said that she knew she just wasn't happy anymore, I also feel like men need to just speak up. If you're not happy, don't just stay in a situation because you got that longevity with that woman or you got kids with that woman. You damaging each other. It don't make sense.
Actually, at this point, it's kind of cheaper to stay together.
Let me piggyback off that. See, the problem with women, the way women think versus men think is, if I'm not happy, it's not predicated upon my family.
No, I'm saying like in a relationship, I'm saying so I didn't word it right. I'm saying if you're not happy in a relationship, because I know men that is genuinely not happy with that woman.
So what? We sacrifice for the greater good. And this is what the men do. Can I go? We're not chasing happiness. We're chasing a family. We're chasing someone to build something. We're chasing somebody to build something with. And you know what? When you put that ring on, guess what that ring says? To death do us part, to good or poor, happy or sad, all that and that. So if you keep on at 30 years old, thinking every day you wake up, it's going to be a Disney movie, and you're a grown woman, if you do not fight for your significant other, you will never be happy. You can leave and go build your own nest, go get you a biz, go get you a house, and when you come home and ain't nobody there to get in the bed with you, and you gotta pull that rose out,
it is a such thing as people grow apart. It is a such thing as people grow apart. Like if you that's just like, okay. I've been married and I've been divorced. We started dating at the age of 14. People grow apart. Like as you get older, when you're 14, 15, 16, you don't really know what you want out of life. You still moving and grooving, trying to figure that shit out. So you saying just because me and this man ended up, you saying just because me and this man, we got married at the age of 20, and yes, we knew, it was understood that we both wanted a family. It was understood that we both wanted to build. It was understood that we both wanted to leave a legacy. But once we figured out that we went riding the same way, why stay in there?
That's true, Jazz. That's true. I'm not saying that's not possible.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's true. But if you done had 8 relationships in 10 years, what is going on?
Who doing that?
If women cheat more than men, and men cheat a lot, if women cheat better
and women opt out of relationships, hold on,
and women relationship more than that. So hold on though. If you put all this stuff together, it's not the men. If you can say that women cheat better than men, women cheat more than men. Women cheat more than men.
Multiple women. Women. One nigga.
Women cheat more than men. Let me tell you why women cheat more than men. Want me to tell you why women cheat more than men? Because y'all don't want broke niggas. The majority of America is broke.
It don't matter, but none of that shit ever matters.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
It don't matter.
So can we, hold on. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
You're an individual, baby. I'm talking about your peers. To your peers. That's an individual. I see you. You said 9 years. I see you, baby. I see you.
Look, y'all cooking right now, and I understand that. But like, what we gotta get to the core to is this. The core of the question is this: why are we cheating in the first place? Like, why? Hold up. So, if we are grown and we're grown-ups and adults, hey, let's just kill this shit, right? Hey, listen, it's over and done. I want to be with other people. So why would you want to cheat when you can just end the shit and keep it moving?
Because I've heard the things you want. Like, okay, like say, I told you that I gave mine all of that. So, and he still cheated.
But the thing is, how about we?
So how long do I supposed to stay and fight?
Hold
on, let me ask you a question. You said you gave your man all of it, right?
No, because I don't know if you saw our previous show, like where he was expressing things he wanted out of one, and I was submissive. I did all of it, but I still got cheated on day in, day out.
Hold on, but now in your case, I think it was more so y'all being young.
And I agree.
Yeah, you more so y'all being young, you hadn't discovered what you really wanted in a man. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. We're gonna take the young part out of it. We talking about people who, like you said, 8 relationships in 10 years. Okay, that's a pattern. Okay, that's a bad pattern. So what that says to me is, I hear this term a lot, and I think me and my cousin was talking about this the other day. How women like to say you gotta train your man. But I say, so they was like train, men be like train. Really, we training each other. You know what I'm saying?
We teaching each other. We gotta use the word, right?
We're not really teaching each other. We're not teaching each other. We're not teaching each other. What we're doing is we're picking up on each other's bad habits. Learned behavior.
So you cheat, I cheat.
No, it's called learned behavior.
Habits.
So like a habit that I never had, if I get with you, your habit is gonna 9 times out of 10 become my habit.
Teach.
So no, it's learned behavior. So then
teach, learn it, teach.
Learned behavior. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. So now when we get out of a relationship, I'm gonna take that learned behavior I learned from you, and I'm gonna apply it to my next relationship. And that point, that relationship dead. Because I'm taking a new person. We all do that. We all do that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck tonight. If I look, at the end of the day, if I'm gonna cheat, I'm cheating because I want to. Like, I'm telling you, you at home, you chilling. I think I got an hour window. Hey, girl, you wanna get up? I'm
Let's see how so too.
Hey, y'all said y'all want me to talk, so I'm gonna talk. So what I'm gonna say is this: if I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat. If I got the window, I think I ain't gonna get caught. I'm gonna do it. It's sloppy or not, it's sloppy. But the thing is,
my thing
is, me personally, if I want to cheat on you, I'm gonna try to cover every motherfucking. I'm covering everything, every move I make. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you know my habits, you know what I do, you know my time frame when I go out, when I come home. But you ain't coming. I know you ain't coming to check for me. If you come to check for me, I already know something. It's like, hey, she in the building, so I'm gonna be in the building and she in the building. If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat because I want to. It's something new, and I'm gonna come home and act like shit happened. I'm gonna give you the best dick that you ever had that night. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're gonna, I'm not cheating because I'm secretly in love with this person that I'm cheating with. If I don't want to be with you,
let you know I don't want to be with you. And it's a new perspective that I have because now I'm a single man. So like, I have no time to sugarcoat shit. Hey, I know my position, I'm gonna play my role, and I'm gonna play the best, that's why you gonna hit me up. And that's how we rockin'.
And you know why you got that position? Because of your what you done learned in the past.
Yeah,
that's why you went where you went. And that was my point. Learn behavior. So now you older. You know what I'm saying? You older.
You said learn behavior, right?
It is learn behavior. It's learn behavior.
No, watch this though. You said learn behavior. You said learn behavior. And we talk about relationships. And the question was, why do we cheat? Why, like, scientifically, I'm just saying, what if black people are a polygamous type of people?
Nah, it's bigger than that, bro.
What if that's the problem, though?
No, you can't
all these Roman ideologies we done adopted, that we understand now, like, hey, hold on.
Nah, but
like, 4th of July, why do we celebrate 4th of July? Let's celebrate Juneteenth. Like, I'm just saying, like, maybe this might be the problem, or we just gonna say, bump the common sense shit and just keep doing the same shit that's not working.
That's what they do.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I want to ask y'all something.
Go ahead.
Maybe a better question is, why do men cheat with no emotion, but women cheat with emotion?
Well, that's because they're emotional creatures.
She answered that. Listen to what she said.
Emotions is what make you connected.
Right.
You should be
So I don't agree. I feel like if at that point you need to just cut ties, and then comes
a question to discuss.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Because that can bring a lot of answers together. Because your emotion. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some tough women out here now.
Yeah.
Right.
But most men cheat. The man cheat, motherfucker. Hey, you know that chick you talking to died last week? Oh yeah, okay. Woman,
damn, she had some good pussy.
She's strong.
Damn, that pussy was good.
Okay, so I think that more so go into.
I'm just saying, men are more disconnected.
I agree with that.
No, that's just biology right there. What he talking about is called biology. Like, I know what he trying to say. Like, we are wired to reproduce. Because we men, we're wired to reproduce. Women are wired to nurture. You know what I'm saying? They're wired to nurture. So, to his point, and to like she said earlier, a woman just ain't gonna just sleep with you just to sleep with you unless she done had something traumatic that done happened to her in the past.
Right.
That she don't value herself.
Right.
So we know that about men.
Right.
So they emotional.
Right.
So yeah, if they sleep with a man, they got some kind of emotional investment in it.
Right.
Men can go sleep with a woman and go home and have no cares about it.
Right.
But you can't blame us on that. That's just how we made it.
That's how we're wired.
Like, that's how we're wired, period. And that's just to keep the planet going. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, why are like y'all saying men don't cheat? It's like we do. And we're
No, but now you do have some people.
And women do, like I'm saying, women do cheat better than women. That's because they have the access. If you have the access to get in a club, I'm not gonna challenge you to see who can get in the club faster.
Well, why it's easier for
I gotta
women
be
to
on one
cheat?
first.
No, but why it's easier for women to cheat? Because technically they got the prize. They got what we want.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's all reason.
So the argument to argue that is idiot. It's like it's dumb. To even argue that as a woman, like, yeah, we cheat better than men.
Let me see.
You got the key to the bank. Go get the money. I gotta go. I gotta get it.
I feel like it boils down to a person's morals. Like, it boils down to a person's morals. Like, why would, if I know I got a solid woman behind me, and then there's some other chick out there trying to get at me, why would I ruin what I have for 20 minutes or a night of that?
Right.
It's not worth it. So I'm not gonna go that
He
up.
smacking on the head, cause guess what?
Nah, he right.
He smacking on the head, cause guess what? When I do bullshit, that's exactly what I think.
After you done completed the 20 minutes.
It's a choice. But look, it's all about morals. I wouldn't want nobody to cheat on me or hurt me, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go back and do it to them because karma is mud. It's gonna come back.
Right.
It might not come back tomorrow, next week, but it's gonna come back.
Now, that's why I think men and women different. Because a man will feel the karma coming back. A woman thinks she can get away with it. Yeah. See that? And see what I'm saying? You so slick, but you just ain't gonna own it. Like you can get caught and you gonna go and be like, bro, it ain't what it look like. No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying maybe in general. We're just talking in general.
But look,
You can talk to him. You can talk to him.
but
You can
look.
talk to him.
Hey, but at the end of the day, though, if you got your person and you understand your person, you're not gonna give that. When you get your person, you know you got your person, right?
Right, but you ain't going nowhere.
But look, I am going somewhere. This is where I'm going. If you got your person, y'all gonna groom each other to be each other's person. You gonna wanna not cheat, you gonna wanna not do this and do that. But at the same time, I just feel when you want some fuck shit, when you not ready to be on that level, you don't want to get played, so you gonna do what you got. You gonna do what you got to do to make you feel better on the inside. Like I'm gonna cheat because I don't know what the fuck she doing.
Hey,
because
see,
you know what I'm saying?
nah, that's what I told you earlier. You bring the past to the future, bro.
Yeah,
I'm saying not start.
So what if you got your person?
That's what I'm saying. That is the problem. That is why people are cheating out here.
So what if you got your person and you still cheat?
Most of the time, people have their person. They invest their person over.
So would you rather get cheated on before or after marriage? So it don't really matter.
So are we playing the game? Who gonna cheat first?
No, we ain't playing it. I'm just saying you found your person and you still gonna want to cheat. So why you married?
Nah, but if that's your person and y'all really locked in.
Somebody gonna do something.
I'm only speaking for the men. We ain't going nowhere, bro. We too simple. We ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
I got a question while y'all speaking on cheating before y'all switch to the next subject. We gonna switch.
This is gonna be the last thing. Go ahead.
Okay, so I know her
We
say
about to put her on the pod.
Right, cause she got a question.
Oh,
She the whole world number one problem.
so you said you've been in a 9-year relationship, right?
9.5.
You said you're married. You're coming out of a 10.
No, I'm in the 10 year.
Oh, you're in the 10.
Right now.
Married, divorced. I've been married and divorced. Yeah. Okay. You single?
Nah, I'm in a relationship.
Okay. Okay, so while we're speaking on cheating, I just want to know, because you were like, when it get too far and you already got caught cheating, it's done. So my question is, why is it done? Like after the 9 years, was it just like cheating the whole way? Like when can you take being cheated on? And I definitely want to know more so from the men.
Man, come on, man.
Because women are expected in our nature to forgive. So I just need to know
One and done.
what's going on with y'all.
Well, what you realize is though is like you gotta men are possessive. So if we say you ours, we feel like you ours. Once you cheat, we don't feel like that no more. So you might as well just move around. That's just how it is.
This my thing though is, this my thing is like, how old you is, kids? How old you?
I'm 28.
You 28, okay. My thing is like, when I was 28, I didn't know about women, you feel me? I was getting goddamn played, you feel me, shit like that. But my thing is, why don't women try to learn about men?
I cannot speak for her.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, one thing you would know that one thing a man is possessive.
No, I asked that because, like I said at first, like I'm 28, but like my mind is super advanced. Like I'm super smart and I'm very old school. Like I said, in my generation right now, we're just dating to date. Like it's not moving any further. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like when I ask my aunts and my grandma how long they've been married for 30 plus years. Like I know it was some cheating going on. So that's why I say like, how did these men that are with them that were before our generation so strong enough to adjust to, oh, my woman cheated? Like, how did it land?
You want me to tell you why?
Because we wouldn't know people. We have
But they
cell phones.
understood their position back then.
And we
They
have
don't
cell
understand their
phones.
position no more. Social media guy. Everybody want to get flown out. Everybody want bags. Everybody want designer. Everybody want this. You got to think back then. Your grandma, your great grandma, she knew how to hold a real man down. You know what I'm saying? Despite the flaws. If she did, we don't know about it, and she ain't talked about it. Okay, so it's a real one.
That's why I was asking because, I'm looking up to them. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm 28, but I still believe in marriage. Like, I still believe that I can find a black man that's not going to cheat because I'm going to communicate with him. We're going to get there because you can't say that's not possible and you're sitting on a platform with this man who is married to this woman and I'm pretty sure that he's not cheating on her. It's going to hell. Black men, real, genuine, for real black men that love their black women, they're not going to cheat.
But baby, this is what I'm saying. This is how men operate. This is how men operate. Every man in here would prefer to marry a virgin. It might not be their specific type, but a lot of men would prefer to marry a virgin. Hold on, listen. I'm trying to make a point. It might not be to everybody. But what I'm saying is, I'm not sitting out here delusional thinking that I'm gonna get a girl that haven't fucked 10 niggas before me. I'm not saying like, oh no, bro, she done had 10 niggas. I'm not doing that. I'm taking the delusion that I had to go. This girl, hold on.
I think that a black man won't cheat.
I'm just saying, I'm not thinking that I'm gonna get out here in the streets. If I leave my old lady, I'm not thinking I'm gonna get out here in the streets and find a woman that's not damaged. That's not gonna fuck me over. That's not gonna hurt me. It's expected. I'm begging to expect a woman to cheat.
That's not good. You gonna walk into a new relationship with those type of expectations. That's not gonna. You're not even building yourself. You shouldn't be looking for a relationship.
It's like I said earlier, y'all.
You should be. But no, if I'm listen, hold on, wait, give me 1 second.
No, you bring your past.
Give me 1 second. I'm not delusional. I know men cheat. Of course, everybody has values. I understand that. I get that. I'm not in the clouds. I'm in reality. What I'm saying is, because you just threw me off what you just said, but I just feel like there are genuinely some good men. And when he said that communication is all, men are the ones that don't communicate. So when they go and cheat, yes, when you go and cheat, if there's a problem, I'm not gonna know it's a problem until you cheat. You're not gonna tell me it's a problem. You're just gonna fuck another bitch, and that's how I'm gonna know there's a problem. Men are not communicating. Y'all simple, but y'all don't communicate. Y'all expect us to know off rip everything. Of course, me knowing you, I should know certain things. But if we're at a place where we have a problem and you don't tell me, and your way of telling me is cheating, that's not communication. That's actions. You showing me I'm really done. I'm gone.
I said, y'all are the emotional creatures, right?
No, he emotional too. He just said I'm walking into another situation knowing that a bitch gonna fuck me up, a bitch gonna cheat. You not his. You can't move to no relationship.
Hold on. Shout out to Tish. Shout out to my girl Tish. Tish is officially HTG podcast. She is official, the number 6 co-host on this motherfucker. Tish gonna go in every podcast.
Come on, let's go.
Shout out to Tish.
We gotta go
She is all one. She has been tripping. She's looking all.
I'm a cancer by the way. So I am super emotional, but I try to use a lot of understanding when I'm in a relationship with someone. So I get the cheating, I get all of that, but I just was asking on the one hand as far as the cheating, like when we think about our aunts and our uncles and our grandma, like when you ask them how did y'all last 30 plus years, you know there was cheating going on both ends. Regardless to if you found out or not. So it's like in this generation, how can I talk to a young crowd of men and figure out?
The love you talking about, though, the love that you're talking about, the men are not opting out. It's the women
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. Now you talk about auntie, grandma, auntie. How did they make theirs last 30 years, right?
But I'm gonna tell you why though.
It's not the men that's leaving these
But-
relationships. It's
Now,
the women.
For one thing, auntie, grandma, mama, you know what I'm saying? For one thing, their business was out there in the street. So we don't know what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? All we know was they raised the kids, they cooked, and took care of everybody. And it was like she said earlier, if y'all are emotional creatures, and that's what y'all are strong in, then why the hell we want to be emotional? We gonna let y'all lead in that department. So you pick up on my emotions. You be like, you can feel my energy when I come in the door, because you know how to manipulate my energy. You know how to make me mad. You know how to cheer me up. You know how to make me excited. So why I'm trying to leave that department when that's your department? That's just what she spoke on earlier. So, but you asked the question.
But I'm saying, that's when I went back to communicating. Men don't communicate. What is your
We ain't strong in that either.
So hold on. Jay got something to say.
Cause I about half forgot. I was holding on to it. But let's just be honest, cause you said going back to the older days, a lot of men are not holding the fort down like the men back then did. A lot of women are having to stand up and be strong and independent, and that's what made women flip. Like y'all don't let me finish. Cause it's a major question that y'all be floating on social media is what y'all bringing to the table. We bringing nurturing. No, cause baby, no.
How you mad cause we ain't got to pay no rent?
Cause there was no government.
Y'all let Jazz cook.
If you mad cause my rent is $0, guess what? He getting every single check and he do what he gotta do to make sure he can come up and hold that fort down again. I have always been that open-minded one.
So Jazz, you might be an anomaly.
Always been her.
You might be a few in a dozen. You might be one of the dozen.
But I know a lot of
You need to get your ass up in this motherfucking bar.
It's like you might be an exception too, and you might be an exception, but y'all don't.
Hold on.
Y'all don't.
Y'all won't date down.
Say what?
Women would not date down.
Yes, we will. I'm just saying.
Jasmine will
date
down.
I'm speaking for the majority.
All the women is not gonna date down, but hold on. I got my divorcee in the building. Hey Chico, I see you got the mic. You got something you want to say? God damn, Chico in the building.
I'm just saying, like, it's different situations. Back then, women did their job, the men did their job. Now, women want to do a different job, and men want to do a different job. So everything just changed. So I mean, it's just different. You gotta just find the right one. Some women gonna like Jazz is just a different one out of a bunch. The rest don't want to just turn up.
But that will make a woman switch up though, like how I have kids that
So we
and
don't know
I
how.
still got shitted on. So that make a lot of women switch up, y'all. That's all I'm trying to speak on that point for women. That's
But
all I'm
a lot
saying.
of them ain't got no morals like what you got. It's all about morals in different situations with different people. Oh, they want to know about that.
And then
They don't want to know about that.
really though, a lot of stuff they be
There's a lot of cheese.
We got a couple of women in here. I just want to get this out. Like, how many women would date beneath them? See what I'm saying? That's my point. But hold on.
What is beneath?
My point is, a man will walk up to you. He won't ask you what you got.
But
But you would ask him, right?
And then the thing,
Right. That's my point.
about that
That's the difference between now and then.
you would get the man with the bag, and you can't even keep him. You can't keep him. Say it again. Look. This is the whole thing with these women. I had to tell, pause. I had to tell one of my family members this the other day, right? She pulled up, she telling me she got the man with the bag. Guess what I tell her. I said, you know what? The best thing for you to do is just shut up and go with the program. The best thing you can do is become. The best thing you can do is. The best thing you can do is become resourceful.
Better bring something.
No, say we gonna say. Let him say we gonna say.
The best, yeah, then she can go. The best thing you can do to a man who already got his bag and you pushing up is become resourceful to that man. Help that man. All that, I need this and I need that. Shut up, ride the wave, get where you gonna get. Because guess what? The fact that you said you're not taking down shows that you're an opportunist.
Next.
The shows that you're only with me because I got the bag.
Okay.
So shut up, get on my program, and let's get this show. If you're not doing that, get on.
SB Hot Star, hold on, before you go, SB, I want to back off what Cass said. Hold on. But what she said was, women won't date down, right? But y'all gotta think. Hold on, no. Somebody said it might not have been you. Somebody said it.
Hey, go ahead, just say
So what they gotta realize is, the man that got everything, he ain't gotta worry about you because he can get whatever he wants.
He don't care about you.
So he don't care about you.
You ain't nothing.
They just gotta realize that everybody want the alpha male, but the alpha male got options.
He got another child.
I ain't gonna lie, as a woman, y'all, just being honest, like, if you on the date because you feel like that man got a bag, then y'all do feel like you need to shut the fuck up.
Perfect.
If you only coming in a situation because you feel like that man got the bag, that's crazy. That's insane. Get your own bag and come to the table and be like, stop playing. Don't play. Like, the great
no punch out. Hold on, I got my back real on the crowd. Say your name, what's your name?
Lily.
Alright, Lily, go ahead and say your last name.
Okay, so I just have one question. Like, why is it expected for a woman to like lower her standards to be
Women
with
don't lower
somebody?
their
Not. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like I work so hard for like what I got and what I have done. Why the fuck should I settle when I can meet somebody at my level or better?
Baby, but it ain't, you don't gotta settle. I don't want you to settle, baby. You don't have to settle. But what I'm saying is, when you don't settle, baby, you're gonna still have to settle for something. So that man that you're chasing with the bag, guess what? You're still gonna have to.
Every woman not chasing a man with a bag, they're chasing their own bag with a new millennial, new Gen Z.
Sweetheart, no. Do you agree that it's not?
She right.
Baby, she is.
Hold on. But now when women, hold on. But the problem is, once women start chasing the bag, that's actually a masculine trait. So when you start getting the bag, you start acting manly.
So you either want a woman who can.
We don't want a woman with a bag. You ain't never heard no man say he want a woman with a bag. You ain't never heard no man say that. No. We don't care what you got. We do not care what you have. We care what you have. We care what you have. Us.
You're literally contradicting yourself though because you're saying you don't want a woman that wants you with a bag, and then you're saying you don't want a woman.
No. What I'm saying is, I said women don't date down. Men do. So we don't care what you got.
Because men have this like controlling spirit where they want to be on top of everything that a woman does.
I know everybody got stuff to say, but I really can't hear what these folks saying. So can we like just, we can bring the outside conversation a little lower, just a little lower real quick. I got my girl Lily, she got some things she want to say. Hold on.
Go ahead, Lily.
No, I'm just saying like, so you kind of contradicting yourself because you're saying like you don't want a woman who's chasing your bag, but you don't want her to chase her own bag. So what are you looking for?
No, what I said was I didn't say we didn't want a woman chasing her bag. We said we don't care what she has. We care what she has for us. That's what I'm saying. So if you doing your own thing and you chasing your own bag, that's really not what I care about. I care about are you there for me? Are you doing what I need you to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm more concerned about my peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be my peace. So, but if while I'm at work chasing my bag and you out there chasing your bag, that's cool. You got something to do. So that was my point earlier. Like, men, when a man approach you, he don't approach you and ask you what you have. He trying to find out your personality. Are you fun? Whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to fill in the lines with. A man has never came and asked you, oh, what kind of money you make? What kind of job you got? You know what I'm saying?
But men literally here will ask you what you do and then date you based off of like
what you got
going on. Like I
true.
asked like Timber last night, like, oh, I fuck with Lily because Lily got shit going on.
Now that should be a red flag.
It is a red flag, but what I'm saying is it has became the norm versus the let's build this foundation. Let's get that red door and they pick it.
Okay.
It's like it's a norm. It's like what can she do for me?
So did it become the norm before we realized that women were being opportunists? Because I don't think we always operate.
But I think your definition of an opportunist may be a little bit different. Let me think about it for a second. When I was in college, the white women that was going to college, they were coming there to find lawyers and doctors and architects and engineers. We was on there partying. I wasn't doing what the hell I was supposed to be doing. I was entertainment football player, and in the end, guess what he got? A white woman. And I'm not saying they like white women.
Because she came to school to find her husband. You came to school to party.
Exactly. So that's where our mind still
somebody had a bag.
Right. But now, like she said, she did the football player, but in the end, he took the one that came that was ready for the assignment. She came to find a husband. She came to do what she needed to do to secure a husband.
So what
and guess what? She did everything in her power to keep her husband.
Yo, hold on. One time. Hey, look, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We about to end the recording.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
This was good.
But we're gonna continue the conversation.